Well, many of us have party plans to ring in the new year. First and foremost, make sure you have a plan to get home safely. Otherwise, you may be visiting our guest, Dr. James Calland from UVA's Department of Surgery. Nothing personal. We hope it's a very calm night that night. But is there an increase, I would think, yes, in motor vehicle accidents around the holidays like this?
So it's a really striking and remarkable increase, actually. It turns out that in the United States, there are about 33 alcohol-related fatalities per day. That goes up to about 45 during Christmas per day in the United States and up over 60 during the New Year's holiday.
All right, so obviously hoping for no fatalities. Let's talk about some of the more common injuries that do come into the ER.
So probably the most common thing that a reason why a patient would see me would be a severe closed head injury. And the physics of that are that if a person's unrestrained inside their vehicle, not wearing a seatbelt, not in an older vehicle without airbags and such, it's entirely possible that the head will come into contact with hard objects in the passenger compartment, or the person could be ejected out of the vehicle and be really severely injured.
And so what would you recommend to people driving around during the holidays? Because even if you're not drinking, you can't necessarily control what everyone else is doing behind the wheel.
No, I think that's a really good point. And so maybe that's the most important message is if you don't have to drive during New Year's, stay off the roadways. And maybe it's even more important the next day. Many people sort of have this feeling of, I should get a carpool, I shouldn't drive on New Year's Eve, especially if I'm going to have a few drinks. But perhaps other people don't think about the next day when perhaps they're still hungover or still having the effects of alcohol on board. So I think you're absolutely right. It's probably best to just stay off the roadways entirely or leave the driving to a professional ride-sharing app, taxi cab, or one of the local firms that's giving away free rides.
So there's so many options these days. There's really no reason to get behind the wheel on a night like New Year's Eve.
Absolutely. I would. I think if you do have to be, you're going to go out to first night. Get there early. Get off the roads before the people get out there who may have had something to drink.
All right, Dr. Calland, appreciate it. Happy New Year to you. Early.
Such a pleasure. Thank you.